Questions and comments. The Honourable Member for Montcalm. Yes, Madam Speaker. It would have been good for the colleague to sit with us on the Standing Committee of Health, on the Special Committee, rather. I think she's confusing things. It's not because you make a request that you're eligible. And all experts, whether they're for or against MAiD, have affirmed that you can be in a suicidal state and it can be reversed. So I don't see what the issue is. We shouldn't just be shaking things up for nothing. Someone who is newly treated and who is offered, well, first of all, we don't offer MAiD. It's a request, but you're not eligible. And I would invite her to read the recommendations from the expert committee on this.
The Honourable Member of Peterborough-Kawartha.
Thank you to my honourable colleague. I guess my response to that member is, why are you offering medical assistance to dying to somebody who has a mental illness when what they need is help? It doesn't make any sense. As I said, I can't reconcile those two things. It doesn't make any sense. And you do not know with certainty whether or not somebody is going to get better. Why would you put that into legislation to even make it an option? It doesn't make any sense.
Yes. Questions and comments. The Honourable Member for Cowichan, Malahat, Langford. A brief question.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You know, there was a letter that was signed by 7 out of 10 provinces in all 3 territories that are asking the federal government for a delay. So the case is bolstered by those health ministers and ministers responsible for mental health and addictions. Now, we have a very tight timeline. We have 2 sitting weeks left until the law changes. And there's plenty of blame to be assigned, but this week we have to step up to the plate as parliamentarians. So through you, Madam Speaker, my question to my honourable colleague is, are the Conservatives going to support this programming motion 34 to get this bill to the Senate so that we have the time, because otherwise the law is going to change, and that is the fact that we're dealing with.
The Honourable Member for Peterborough-Kawartha, a brief answer.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And what a backward place we work in. Why are we even having this legislation? It shouldn't even have been here in the first place. So why are we expanding it when it shouldn't even have existed? Right. Like that, it doesn't make any sense. So now they're like, well, you know what? We only have so much time. We got to expand it because we shouldn't have put it in there in the first place. Are you going to support it or what? Like, what? It is such a backward place. If you hadn't have put this in place in the first place, you wouldn't even be here having this discussion. You should not be offering this legislation, period.
Yeah.